another episode of I Can't Believe It's Not Paula. And today we're going to be making a spicy sausage rice for you. Now the cool thing about this, y'all, is it's all just going to be made right here in this one pan. That way we don't have to do too many dishes and get our little bootery fingers all dirty. Because then they don't taste like booter, they taste like food, y'all. So, what I got today is I went to the local Safeway, which I've talked about before, and I just got some sausage. Now, the thing about these sausages is they put these little suckers in a nice little casing, but then you'll get all that yummy sausage flavor if you want to cook it up in here. So, we've let our onions saute for about 6 minutes, and now we're just going to pierce the skin. Little casing here, and you're gonna see it's gonna start to break apart there. Just gonna pierce it on open, yeah. Okay, and then you're just gonna get all them crumbly bits out of there, because that's where all the flavor is, y'all. And just see, oh, you hear that? How it's just crumbled right on there? That's how you're gonna get the most flavor and the most bang for your buck, is to get all that casing off. And these were super cheap at the store. They were $1 a sausage. And we only needed 5, so. We got a couple different flavors. We got this one, because we're doing a spicy sausage. This one is a paprika and chili. And then the other ones are just gonna be a mild Italian sausage to kind of help give some diverse flavors to the rice we're gonna eat. You want to do this kind of carefully. If some of the casing gets in there, that's okay. You're mostly just freeing the flavor from that little, what I like to call sausage condom, you know. Because it's just like trying to keep everything all in there, and you're like, no, be free, we want it this time. So, we're just dropping all this in. And this is just something, you know, you're going to have to use your hands. They're gonna get dirty. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm a dirty girl now. And yeah, probably you're a little dirty. Also, I hope you like my new haircut. Come to find out, my other hair sometimes, when it gets a little warm, decides it doesn't wanna not melt anymore. So we just kind of changed directions there. And this one, you can tell, we're just doing some nice crumbles, and you can really smell right when it hits that onion. If you had smell-o-vision right now, y'all, you'd be like, whoa! We're gonna get our last 2. We just got 2 more, and then we're just gonna let this sausage cook for a bit. Maybe if I can, my bootery fingers can't help it. And we're just gonna, like I said, just do a quick little slice. And it's okay that we're using the same knife for both these sausages, because it's all sausage. We're not doing any real cross-contamination there, because it's all cooking here. But, like I said, I love this rice because you only have to use this one pan. And if you only have to dirty one pan, you have more time to eat it and more time to eat booters. And y'all, eating booters really what I go for. Oh, yeah. Oh, watch. Oh, yeah, you just see that all crumble out. And you could have bought just like a pack of Italian sausage or something, but this was just such a good deal, you know, that I went for it this way. And then the one thing you do want to be careful about is setting the butcher paper on fire here, which hopefully we won't do. Just going to give my hands a quick wash. And then I'm going to show you a little trick. We're going to add some veggies to our rice. But there's a trick to cooking them, because this is all going to cook for so long together. So just give that a nice little mix as it all starts to blend in with spices. You're going to want to wait to do any extra salt or pepper, because you want to taste to see what those sausages taste like. Touch the outside and throw this on away. Now we are going to add some peppers today, and if y'all want to see that, I've made some This is a yellow pepper that we diced pretty big because it's going to be soaking in this juice with this rice for a while. And you want it to stand up because if you're doing a one dish meal with this rice, you're going to want to have some different textures in there. And so you can see these are little serrano peppers and some garlic that we've cut real small because it doesn't take as long to cook. And so it'll give a crispiness, whereas this one will be kind of like chewy, so you get some textures. But I want to show you a trick to cutting a pepper, a bell pepper. Now, if you try to cut it this way, it's all wobbly, you see? So what you do is you just cut off this stem, stand it on that, and look, you just follow that core on down like a little apple. An apple that's not quite as sweet. Apple you wouldn't put with cinnamon and get bitter. And look, you just kind of want that core. You see how easy that was and how there's nothing wasted? Then you just toss that, y'all. And then these, like I said, I showed you, we're just gonna make kind of big chunks because we want them to be able to stand up and not turn disintegrating in your mouth when they soak in some juice. Oh, wow. So see how easy that is? You're just doing a couple rough chops, y'all. While that sausage cooks, so you're just not wasting any time. And then you just boom, boom. Just so quick and easy, y'all. Anyone could do this when you get home from work. If you're just bored that day, if you're feeling lazy. All right. Now I'm going to show you one other trick. So with these peppers, you can see I've left some of the seeds in there, y'all. Some of them. But if you leave them all in, because that's where all the spice is, it might get too spicy for you. So here's a little trick. Take your pepper and dry your hands so they're not all bootery. And then you just roll it like this really hard. And then cut it. And all of those seeds just come right on out. See that, y'all? Saves you a time from slicing and peeling. And then you just boom, boom. And you'll get some seeds in there still, so it'll still be a little spicy, so you get a little kick. But then you're done, y'all. Then you just whoop that away. Put this in the... Let's check on this. Oh yeah, you see how that's all really starting to cook up nice? This is what we really are wanting to see. Mixing in with those onions. That sausage, it's just, it is smelling so good. And you want to, when you're cooking your onions early, like I already have it started, you don't want to put too much oil in there because your onions or your sausage has a lot of fat that's going to come on off. And then you'll have too greasy of a dish. Now you could throw in a little pepper. Just kind of get some in there. Really start to get those flavors to blend together. And as our sausage cooks, we're going to go ahead and add our peppers. Okay. And you can see we did red and yellow because we want to have a lot of color in this. Because once again, if it's just one dish, you want it to be as many different things as it can. See how beautiful that is with the red and the yellow peppers? And the purple onion. And then the big secret to this dish, y'all, is smoked paprika. Okay, and so you're gonna want to use a little jab of that. Don't be afraid of the smoked paprika, y'all. It's gonna just give a nice smoky flavor and kind of sweet and smoky, and it's really just gonna kind of tie it all together for you. It'll cut through the sweetness but enhance it at the same time of the onions and the peppers. And the sausage is really going to help with that too. So yeah, we are going to let that all cook for a bit. And I will show you when it's about time to add some garlic and and some serrano pepper, okay, y'all? We'll see you in a bit. Bye. Ooh, it's sizzling hot in here, y'all. Look at this. This is what you're looking for. You can see how those onions have wilted, and they are just starting to get a good caramelize on them, y'all. That sausage is giving away all of its fat, which I wish I could do. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and add our serrano peppers and our garlic, y'all. The reason we do this so late is because they're so small and this is so hot. But we really want that garlic to get crispy, but not burnt. Okay, and you can see, adding that green in there, it's just beautiful, y'all. You know, it's just like, it just makes me want to cry. It's so pretty, and it feels like Christmas mixed in with the summer. And once again, this is just so easy for you to cook. I am trying to get those garlic pieces all crispy, so you can just get like a little garlic chip in your mouth every day. It's like a chip, but it's cooked in sausage fat and all, which is, I guess, probably basically a chip. But you can see already how they're starting to, that garlic is starting to toast in there. And that sausage is really cooking. I really wish you could smell this, y'all. Now we're gonna go ahead and just do a little sprinkle of salt. Okay, just a little sprinkle. And then a little more black pepper. And this is hard, y'all, when you're doing it over the steam, so if you can have it in your hand and ready, that's probably better. And then just because we're just going to do a little dash of chili powder, because we're making a spicy rice, and you want a little bit of chili in there, and that'll really help with the color, too. That paprika really helps with the color, but that chili powder gives it a nice dark red. And we're about to make a good, like, broth for this all to soak in. And you're definitely going to want some good color in there. Because we're not using any, like, tomatoes or anything. And so we're wanting it to get a nice, pretty color without having to do that. Yeah, that garlic is just toasting up nice and fine. And you hear how sizzly it is, like it's trying to break out of hell? That's the sound you're looking for. Because if it's not breaking out of hell, it's staying in there, and then it's just gonna like boil, and then it'll just be like boiling in hell. And that's something that we try to warn people about, because it's not fun to boil in hell. Okay. Yeah, and you just don't want to boil it. You just want that to toast for a bit. Get all of those flavors to start really melting together. Now here's where this gets fun. I have a thing of rinsed rice here. This is 2 cups. We got a lot of people to feed. So it's all rinsed and it's just in this bowl. And now we are just going to add this right now before we even add any extra liquid, y'all, because we want this rice to toast a little bit, okay? We are adding it. We want it to start soaking up these flavors. And start to kind of like, it might crack a little, like a popcorn kernel, because rice is very similar in that way, that it sometimes cracks when it toasts, okay? But that is where you can see just how great of a color that rice is already starting to get, and soaking up those flavors. Now, if you ask me though, I mean, it is, you can see, it is soaking up those flavors. We are going to let it toast for a bit. This is fun, and eating is fun, y'all. Don't get me wrong, I'm Paula Dean, fooder and all. But there's one thing that always makes eating better, and I think you know what it is, but we're about to find out. It is a little bit of wine, y'all. So there are some burnt on bits down here from the sausage cooking. They're in there somewhere. And that rice, we really want it to eat up those burnt off bits. And there's nothing that'll get people to eat up anything more than if you fizz them up first. Okay, y'all? So you just get a nice white wine for this. That's a pretty good one. And you are just gonna Just sprinkle this over. Can you hear that? That was about a quarter of a cup of white wine. And that is just really going to help this rice start to drink up all of those yummy flavors. And don't worry, the wine gets rid of all the alcohol. See all that steam that's coming up? That is from that wine. And that rice, that helps that rice just open up and become more porous for you, because we're also about to dump in some chicken stock. You know what, y'all? I'm just going to give it one more quick little drink. Just a little, so you can see. You just see how quickly it just wants that white wine, y'all. It's just going in there. Oh, and you can smell that wine starting to cook off there. And you can see all those vibrant colors, y'all. And then you can always, there's a little bit left in the bottle, y'all. And Mama always said, if you leave a bottle of wine open overnight, it goes bam. So we'll get rid of that real quick. All right. And yeah, so you can see that rice is really starting to open up a bit and get a little softer. So now we are going to add some chicken stock. Now this is 4 cups of chicken stock because we did 2 cups of rice. And you always want to do a 2-to-1 ratio. And I added some seasonings in there just to make it a little better. You just dump that on in. Whew. I got scared for a second that was going to be too much chicken stock. But don't you worry. And once again, I use that better than bouillon chicken stock because I think that it gives more flavor than just a cube. And you can see how it's all just starting, it's now just all over all that goody rice. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this get up to a boil, and then we're gonna put a lid on it, and we're gonna simmer it for about 12 minutes. And that'll give your rice enough time to just eat up all that liquid. And you can see it's really trying to start to simmer. It's starting to up. And that is what you're looking for. You're wanting it to look like it is kind of getting up from drowning. It's like, and so once it hits a good, nice, simmery boil, and you're just gonna want to give it a quick stir, you can put a lid on it and simmer it for about 10 to 15 minutes. I would say check it at 10, because what if your rice is cooking faster? If you have, in quarantine cooking for you, you have these garbage glass top stoves that save heat like they're going out of style, then maybe it's cooking a little hotter than you want, so you want to check that. But yeah, this is starting to get nice. You can see over here how it's boiling through, and you can see that beautiful color of the mixture. I am going to add just a little bit more paprika in there because I want that color to just really shine. See that? And then you just give it a nice stir in. And that's just going to make our rice, it's just, that white rice is just going to soak up all that prettiness. You just see it. Just see it coming through, y'all. And it's cool because, like I said, we've only used 1 pan. How many dishes can you make for everyone that take 30 minutes and only use 1 pan, y'all? You can't do it. Okay, this is the type of simmer we're looking for. See how it's trying to its way free? Okay, we're just gonna turn this on down to simmer. Put a little lid on it. And then we're gonna catch you on the flippity flip when it's all ready in about 15 minutes, y'all. I can't wait. Yeah! Yeah, you're back! We just, like I said, we used some of that wine like we said we would, y'all. It has been about 15 minutes. Let's check on this. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at how good that looks. It has everything you want. It has all the colors of the world. We are going to just take that off the heat, y'all. now it's time for everyone's favorite part. This is where you get to see cameraman just trying a little couple bites. We're just gonna give you a little bit of everything. I put it in this nice bowl, and if you want to make it look special for the someone you love, just kind of give it like a little pat down so it just folds on in there. You see how much nicer that looks than if it's just all like thrown in like you just threw up in a bowl. Y'all, you're better than throwing up in a bowl. Just pat down the rice, y'all. But you can see like these onions have really caramelized. They've gotten nice. These peppers have broken down and they've gotten smaller. You can see there's a flake of pepper right there. And you can see that sausage just broke its way on down and just cooked into this rice. And look at the rice. Remember when we put it in, how white it was? Look how it just sucked in all them flavors. And look, that was 2 cups of uncooked rice when we put it in. And let me tell you, this will feed Paula Dean for a whole day, y'all. I'm gonna put slices of Butter right on top, and then I am gonna put it right in a blender, and then I'm gonna add another stick of Butter, and then I'm gonna blend it all up, and then I'm gonna drink it because these teeth are fake, and I gotta drink them. Oh my good, y'all, I gotta drink them all! Which is why I like this sweet, sweet wine, y'all. But anyway, it is cooling down. I'm gonna do just a tiny little sprinkle of salt right on top. You can see those big flakes. We'll just do a couple little, just do a quick little twist, y'all. You see that? That is a perfect bowl of this spicy sausage rice, y'all. And this is the one time that you're gonna be like, put sausage in my mouth right now, y'all. All right, let's see what cameraman thinks of it all. Dun 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 dun. He's giving it a stir, even though we made it perfect. Oh yeah, he's blowing on it, because you gotta blow on your sausage, y'all, to get the full flavor.
Oh, Paula.
Oh,
Paula, you've done it again.
Oh, yeah, y'all. That's right, we done it again, and we will see you next time on I Can't Believe It's Not Paula. Bye, y'all!